Hello everybody, I am Asaduzzaman Biswas. Today I came to discuss about CSS. Today my topic is your display property, and today I will discuss the few values of display property. One is your block, another one is your inline, another one inline block, and last one is your none. I will discuss about these values of display property today. So let us start our discussion with example. First I will discuss inline. Okay, so what I'll do, look, here I will make an unordered list. Okay, I will make an unordered list, and this unordered list will contain few list items. So let us make few list item. So I will do copy paste. Now write down something as list item. So let us write down name of your countries: USA, UK, Canada, France. Okay, so we make an unordered list. Look, if I save it and go to output, what I am getting, look, each list item is in separate line, right? Now if I style this list, okay, if I am using my style on unordered list, so this unordered list is a selector, and on the list item of this unordered list I am using display property. Then as value of display property, if I use inline and I save it and go to output, then look, change, the list item now is appearing in the same line. They are not now in different line, and also the symbols of the list are also eliminated, right? So by using this inline value of display property, we can align the list item in the same line, right? Now look, even not only for this list, if we write down something like, suppose if I use paragraph and I write down something here, we are learning CSS, and in another paragraph if I write something, what should I write? Today we are learning, or if I like, today we are learning CSS display property. I write something like this, and look, the default nature of paragraph is it will display its content separately than other content, right? So if I go to output, look, this is one paragraph and this is another paragraph, and both these paragraphs are displayed on web page separately. Now if I use this value, if I use this property and inline value, then it will get changed. It will no more remain in separate line. It will display its content in the same line. Look, now they are on the same line because we are using inline property of inline value of display property. Similarly, if we use a div, by default, the nature of div is it will separate its content than other content. But if we use inline, in that case the content of div will also display in the same lines. For example, suppose if I do copy and paste it here. Instead of P, if I write here div, if I write here div, so let me copy and paste div here, let me copy this CSS code and replace this P with div. Look, the div will also, look, everything of your div is displaying in the same line on our web page because of this property and it's this value, right? So I think you got why this inline value of this display property is used. Now I like to discuss about your block. Display property has another value, that is block. Look, if I make a span, suppose I am making a span, and I will copy this and will paste it here. Let me copy the span again, and why I shall write, I will copy it. I will copy it and paste it here, right? Now look, what is the nature, what is the characteristics of span? It will display its content in the same line. For example, if I give here BR, okay, BR break, because I like to see the content of span separately. So look, this is the content of our span, and look, both the span contents are displayed on the same line because this is the by default nature of span. Now if I do this, look, on span is our selector, and I am saying here, look, display property I am using here, and the value of it is block. That means this block property will enforce any element to behave like div. That means it will by force separate its content, right? So if we go to output, look, if we go to output, now the content of span are in different line. They are not now in the same line because of this value block of this property. So I think you understand why this block value of display property is used, right? Now inline block, right? So now I will show you inline block. For this, let us make a div and give it an identity. What identity should I give? Inline block, something like this. Okay, now look, inside this div I am writing a span. Okay, what should we write here? We are learning. What learning? Inline block of display property, something we write here. Okay, look, now if we go to output, what we are getting, look, this is in separate line because this is within div, this span is within div, so it is displayed on web page in separate line. Now first, before using inline block, let us use some style. To understand it properly, I will add some style on this div inblk. This is the starting of CSS, this is the end. Okay, great. What should I do? Let us give it a padding. Okay, first I will give padding 10 pixel. Okay, then let us give a background. Let us give a background color, that is your red. Okay, Now we will also give some style of the span that is inside inblk div, right? So I will write here span. That means, what does this mean? This span means this span, because this span is located inside this div. Okay, so what we are doing here, also 10 pixel, and we should use here different color, yellow, right? Now if I go to output, look, if I go to output, what I am getting, look, this is the look I am getting. That means this red is the color of the div, and this yellow is the color of the span. But this is not looking better. So if I use here, look, if I use here this display property and its value inline block, and I also use here this property and its value, and then go to output. Look what we are getting now. They are looking so good. The div is around the span. The div is located around the span properly because of this property and its this value. And look, if I increase the value of span, in that case the value of div will also increase. Look, I increase the padding of the span, so the size of the span increased, and with this span the size of div also increased. That means this span and div are displayed on our page. It's looking better now, right? So the div and span both are related to each other. If I increase the span, the size of the div will also increase. If I decrease the span, the size of div will also decrease. That means this is the characteristics of inline block value, right? Okay, I think you understand what I am saying about. Now look, if I write something here, suppose here I wrote this H2, this is H2 heading, right? Now if I write here what CSS display, I think all of us know about this heading H2 H1, so I did not explain it. So if I go to output now, I am getting this CSS display. Okay, now look, if I use this value on H2 heading, I am using this property display and its value none, right? If I use this property and its value none, in that case, look, I will not get the heading now. The heading disappears. Why? Because of this value of display property. If I omit it or cut it or remove it, in that case again I will get H2. Look, that means by using this none value we can hide any content from the web page. So I think you understand what I discussed today. If you have any question, feel free to ask me through comments. Obviously I will reply you, and subscribe my channel. I will come again with more discussions about CSS, so join with my discussion. Goodbye everybody for today. Goodbye.